Good day, class, and welcome to our science subject. So before we formally start our topic for this morning, please arrange your chairs and please be seated. Can anyone recall what our topic was from our last meeting? Anyone? Okay, very good. So that was our topic last meeting, and we have a lot of learning from that lesson. So all we need to do is to move on and welcome our new topic. Okay, so before we really proceed to our topic for this morning, so I have here an icebreaker for you to lighten yourself. Okay, so it is called a hangman. It means that I will be giving you just a line like this. It looks like a broken line, but then you will notice that, for example, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have here a 7 broken line, and it means that we have a 7 letters, and this is only the given, no other letters. And all you need to do is to say a letter, guess a letter, any letter, and whenever you said a letter that is correspond to this broken line, it will be put in the line where is the yung kung saan siya nakalagay. Just for example, it says H, and for example, you already know this is hangman. So for example, you said letter A. Okay, so letter A, it has in this word hangman. Yes, so we will put this A and then here A. So this is correct. And then whenever you said a letter that is not in this word, meaning the letter that is said will be put below this. Just like for example, you said letter E, and letter E is not in the hangman word, meaning so letter E will be put in here below. So again, it says a letter that is not here, I. So it's not here, so it will be put down there. Okay. So it says the correct example H until you complete this. But then there is a limit. You will be given 5 lives only. 5 life only. So if this, kung itong 5 na buhay is nagkasunod-sunod yung mali, and then meaning you are out. So for this activity, you will be divided into 2 groups, and these 2 groups will be having a 1 representative each, and will come in front, and they will be the one to play this game until 2 over 2 score. Whoever will have the correct answer or will complete this will be the winner, and this group will be having a plus points to their quiz later on. Okay, so do you understand? Okay, so let's start. So are you done? Okay, so let's keep your answer muna, and then we will go back later on. Okay, so our lesson objectives is, at the end of the lesson, the student will be able to first identify equilibrium constant expression and write equilibrium constant expression, and then solve equilibrium constant equation. Okay, so from our from our icebreaker, so we have a hint of what will be our topic for this morning. Okay, so it's all about so your activity recently is we have the chemical equilibrium and then the equilibrium constant. So our topic for this morning is all about the writing the reaction quotient equilibrium constant expression. And I am your teacher for this morning. I am Ma'am Hannah Krista P. Dieta. And it's nice to meet you all. Okay, so let's move on. So what is equilibrium? So equilibrium is a state in which there are no observable changes as time goes by. So you have the hint that there are no observable changes as time goes by. So chemical equilibrium. So chemical equilibrium is achieved when the rates of the forward and reverse reactions are equal and the concentrations of the reactants and products remain constant. So when you say chemical equilibrium, it says that the reactants and the products remain constant. Okay, so always remember. So moving on to equilibrium constant. So equilibrium, the concentration of the reactants and products are constant, and the equilibrium constant, Kc or K or Keq, is a mathematical expression of this concentration. So when we say equilibrium constant, it has the what we call this, the relationship of the product and the reactant. When the question is find the equilibrium constant expression of this reaction, ayaw magkalibog kung wala siya gibutang nga unit. Kung the question says nga find the write the equilibrium constant expression of the reaction, it is either Kc, K, or Keq. Naaraan nila. But then, kung ang question is nag-ingon siya nga write the equilibrium constant expression of Kc, meaning ang imong isunod na paggamit is Kc, not K, not Keq. Okay, so let's move on. Equilibrium constant discovered in 1864 by two Norwegian chemists, Cato Maximilian Guldberg and Peter Wage. It is also called the equilibrium law. They says that if a chemical system in equilibrium, there will be a constant ratio between the concentrations of the products and the concentrations of the reactants. Okay, so we have here the equilibrium constant equation, where A, B, C, and D are the concentrations of the reactants and products in gas or aqueous phases after the reaction has reached equilibrium and the concentrations are no longer changing. And lowercase a, b, c, and d are the coefficient in the balanced chemical equation. Okay, so as you can see, just observe. So I have here an important rule. So always remember that we only include substances that are in their gas or aqueous states, and we never include solids or liquids. So whenever we encounter this kind of um, equation. So all you need to do is look at the equation, look at their substances. If there is solids or liquids, just cancel. And we will never include that kind of substances. Only the gas in the aqueous states. Okay? Always remember that. And then, whenever you encountered a equation that is, there is no coefficients. If there is no coefficient, all you have to do is to balance the equation. After that, if you have the correct balancing, then you proceed to solving the equilibrium constant expression. Okay, understood? Okay, so next. So, how to write equilibrium constant expression? Okay, so, as you can see here. So, this is the equation. So this is how you write the equation of equilibrium constant expression. So this lowercase a, uppercase a, plus lowercase b, uppercase b, forward, reverse, reaction to lowercase c, uppercase c, plus lowercase b, uppercase b. And then we will be having the EC, meaning the equilibrium constant. The equilibrium constant is equal to, so this is the reactance. This is the reactance, and this is the products. So meaning, kani siya nga part. So kani siya is A. So this is B. A will going to go downward, and B will going to go upward. Always remember, this is the products and this is the reactants. Okay, so si B is, so this is si B will going to A. So dito siya. So si uppercase lang ang kukunin natin. Si uppercase na. So bracket C bracket B over bracket A bracket B. So this is our uppercase. As you can see, wala pa nato nabutang ang lowercase. So always remember, si lowercase, mahimo siyang, si coefficient, this is coefficient. Si coefficient, mahimo siyang power. Or mahimo siyang exponent. So si coefficient is equal to power or exponent. So lowercase a. So dili siya sa down siya. So dili siya A. This is B. Si C. And then si D. Okay, so muna na ito ang equilibrium constant. So this is our equilibrium constant, and this is our equilibrium constant equation. So we also have equilibrium partial pressure. So we have to solve we have here, so kung gani siya is KC, siya naman is KP. Bilahin na lang. KP. Meaning, equilibrium partial pressure. Okay, so KP is equal to close and open parenthesis, capital P, meaning partial pressure, and then copy lang. Same lang sila din. Same lang sila din. Gibot ka na o capital P. So, C D over PA P B A B. So this is our equilibrium constant, and this is equilibrium partial pressure. Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so for example, this equation. So the first thing you need to do is to observe if the substances is solid, if the substances is gas or aqueous, and kung solid siya or liquid, and then you cancel out. So okay, so aqueous siya tanan. You don't need to balance because we have different. So A, B, C, and D. So they are different. So let's proceed on solving. On writing the constant expression. So this is the product and this is our reactant. So KC. So there is no question, just the given equation. So anything, either K, KC, or KEQ, ang imuhang gamiton. So any of that na lang. Okay, so it's up to you na. So I'll be using KC. So equal to, so reactant. This is our product. So here, so C plus, so C D over A B. So we have here the coefficient. So first the product. So coefficient will turn to exponent. So 2, and then 3. And then si A is non. So pag non, it is sabutable 1 ang naadiri. So dili na siya ni ibutang mo 1 kay sabutable na na. So next is 4. So this is how we write the equilibrium constant expression of this. So how about naka siya gipangayuan siya partial pressure. So KP, so just copy, add P, and then C, and then So this is our partial pressure. Okay, so sabotable. Okay, so let's move on. Sige, let's write the constant expression. Okay, so you have here. So if the okay, so the substance is all gaseous, so it's good. So proceed. So over so simple, easy, right? Okay, so sabotable na. Okay, so proceed. Okay, so write the equilibrium expression Kc and Kp. So given Kc and Kp for the following reaction. So the first thing you always need to do is observe the substance. It's all gaseous. So the second thing is observe. So there is no coefficients. So what do we do? So we need to balance. So N. So let's find the hydrogen. So the hydrogen here is nitrogen is 2, and the hydrogen is 2. And here the nitrogen is 1, and here is the nitrogen is 3. So dili siya balance. So let's put to make it balance. So 3, 2. So nitrogen is the same. The hydrogen is 3 times 2, 6. Ngayon muna siya 6. And then, so the same 2. Then si nitrogen is, okay, naging 2 na siya. And then, si hydrogen, 2 times 3, 6. Okay, so balance. Okay, so, after that, we already balanced the equation. So, let's find the constant expression. So this is our constant expression. So easy na kayo siya, di ba? So next is the partial pressure. Okay, Kp. What you need to do is add P, then copy. That's it. Super easy, right? So, sabotable din tayo. So, do you understand? Okay, mag-proceed na po taglaing problem. Okay, so, kani, kinahat kay solve. Okay, so next is this problem. So, nagka-difficult na siya. Okay, so sulfur dioxide reacts with oxygen gas to produce sulfur trioxide. At equilibrium, the partial pressures of each gas were found to be 0.10 atm, 0.30 atm, and 0.45 atm for SO2, O2, and SO3. So calculate the equilibrium constant Kp. So si Kp lang, no. So kung ano na ito ang iyang equation. So SO2 plus O2 forward reverse reaction SO3. Okay, so it's all gaseous because it's a sulfur dioxide and oxygen gas. Okay, so observe, the next thing to observe is the coefficient. So wala siya coefficient. So we need to balance na po. So S, hello, oxygen, and oxygen. Okay, so we have here 1, 2 plus 2, 4, 1, 3. So, dili na siya balance. So, kailangan 1 si oxygen. So, what do we do is, kung magtuta dere, may mo kong dire. Okay, so si sulfur is, may mo siyang 2. Si oxygen, 2 times 2, 4, plus 2 times 2, 4, 4, 8, 2, no, this is 6, and 2 times 3, 6, 6 siya, 2 times 2, 4, plus 2, 6. Okay, so, balance na siya. Okay, so, we must find the partial pressure. Okay, so, SO3, SO2, so, oh, no, sorry. So it's already balanced, so we have to find an AP. We have to solve for the partial pressure. So we have partial pressure of this problem. Okay, so it's not yet done. So we must solve the pressures. So equal gasunod na po ni sila. So okay, 30. Si Y. Okay, si O. So, si SO3 is 0.5. So, si SO2 is then si O2 is 0.30. So calculate. sorry, wrong. 2.30 gapon siya. So the answer is, so the TP final answer is 67.5. Okay. So next is, okay, so do you understand everything what I've been discussed? Okay, so the next thing you need to do, in the same group, I need one representative each group to answer in front. We'll be given an equilibrium constant equation to answer and solve. Whoever gets the correct answer will be having a plus points, and you will be given 10 minutes to brainstorm and practice. Okay, so move. Okay, so you are done. Okay, so this is what we're going to answer. Okay, so write the equilibrium expression for the following reaction. Okay, so then, a lot of you have questions that, what if, ma'am, ang naara is isa ka reactant and isa ra ka product. Okay, so let's answer your curiosity. Okay, so you have here to observe this expression. Okay, as you can see, we have here solids, which we will never include. So we will cross this out, cross out. So all left is one reactant and one product. So how do we write that? Okay, so no need to solve na. So diretso na siya. Okay, so this is O2 over CO2 to the power of 2. So inana siya ka easy. So always remember not to forget to observe the substances. Okay? Okay, so next, another question about, another curiosity. So ma'am, what if reactant ra ang naa, walay product? Is it possible? Yes, it is. So let's also observe again. So we have here solid, which we will never include, and as well as liquid. So cross out, cross out. So all left is the 2Cl2 reactant. So how do we write that? So we have PC. So diretso ba siya? Nani? Ma'am, inani ra ba ni? No, okay. Meaning ani, na siya one nga denominator. Anong mag one denominator man ta, wala naman tay product. Okay, so wrong siya, kana lang ang imuhang i-write. So okay. So we have no correct ba ni siya? Mamilana na siya. No, it's not correct. Meaning, siya 1 diri. Ngano mag-denominator na tag 1, siya man ang product. Siya man ang dapat ang naa sa ubos. So, hindi ka pwede meaning bali. Sa babaw ka dapat mag 1. Okay, so 1 over. So, this is the correct answer. So, another last question is, Mom, what if si product ra na isang siya pag sulat? Okay, so it's not a problem. So, observe. So, we have gas, solid, which we never include, so cross out. So, all thing left is the product. Okay. So, Ma'am, correct ba ni siya? Inana araw, wala na ko nagbutang og 1. Okay. Yes, it is correct, no? Okay, sabutable na siya, ma'am. Kung mag-1 ka din, sabutable na siya, nga naa siya 1. Kung nanira, kanan. Okay, mo man na itong this is our product. And this is our reactant. So, there is no need na nga mag over 1 pa din. Kaya sabutable na siya. Okay? So, understood ra? Okay. So, for your individual activity, so get any paper. So, in your own perspective, how important equilibrium and chemistry. So, anything inyong must say. Okay, so I'll be giving you 5 minutes to answer. Okay, so for generalization, what is equilibrium constant? Okay, the equilibrium constant, which is the K, expresses the relationship between products and reactants of a reaction at equilibrium with respect to a specific unit. And differentiate equilibrium and chemical equilibrium. Okay, so physical equilibrium involves a balance of physical processes like melting or evaporation with no chemical reactions. So chemical equilibrium, on the other hand, involves a balance of forward and backward chemical reaction. Okay, so what is the equilibrium constant equation? Okay, so it is the A this is the equation and this is the constant. Okay, so understood. Okay, so for your activity, Okay, so for your activity, you're going to write expression for the equilibrium constant, EC, for each of the following reaction. So I'll be giving you 10 minutes to finish answering. Okay, so we're all done. So thank you for listening and have a good day. So you are all dismissed. Thank you.